So it looks like Jaguar Wright is not done exposing Diddy just yet, because she just sat down to spill more tea on Diddy's evil ways. Y'all know how Cassie's lawsuit exposed Diddy for pimping her out to men and escorts? Well, looks like Cassie was not Diddy's only victim, because he did the same to Kim Porter as well. Y'all, I just know that Jaguar Wright is sitting somewhere and laughing at us, because every single thing she told us about Diddy has come true. She has been warning us for years that Diddy is not the good guy that he pretends to be. But people have called her all sorts of things, from saying she's crazy or that she's a clout chaser or something along those lines. But from the things we have found out in the past couple of days about Diddy, we owe Jaguar an apology, because that woman did not lie. Well, it looks like Jaguar is not done spilling tea on Diddy, because she is now coming out to reveal just how Diddy pimped out Cassie and Kim Porter. Jaguar is keeping her foot firmly on Diddy's neck, and she shows no indication that she's letting go anytime soon. She did an interview last year where she pointed out how weird it was that everybody who started Uptown Records with Diddy was either dead or they came very close to dying.
Uptown Records started with 5 people. Andre Harrell, I'll Be Sure, Heavy D, and Puffy. And Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead.
Yeah.
Andre Harrell is dead. The only 2 left are Puffy and Al almost died. Isn't that interesting?
She then pointed out how weird it was that they had all died or almost died from some very suspicious circumstances.
Heavy D was found dead, face down in the heart attack. Andre Harrell, heart attack. Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a high, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned. You know, they have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms. And
it is suspicious, right? For years, there has been a lot of suspicion surrounding Diddy and his probable role in Kim's death, because the situation was just too weird to have been a coincidence. But from the things that we know now, not only could Diddy have been involved in her passing, but he also treated her horribly while they were still together. As horrible as he did to Cassie. While Cassie's lawsuit helped to expose Diddy for being the bad guy that he is, it also inspired a lot of people to finally speak up about their experience with Diddy and how he treated them. Like, Diddy is getting sued again by one of his former girlfriends, Joy Dickerson Neal, for the R word and revenge. According to the complaint, on January 3rd, 1991, Joy reluctantly agreed to meet Diddy at a Harlem restaurant where she worked, and he pushed her to keep him company as he attended to a few things in the city. She says that during that time, she was by the rapper, resulting in her being in a physical state where she could not independently stand or walk. He later drove her to the place he was staying, where he SA'd her and filmed the encounter and showed it to a number of other people. And Cassie went through the same thing with Diddy. Cassie's lawsuit went into great detail about how Diddy often put pause on her while they were in a relationship that she didn't even want to be in the first place. She revealed that he used his position of influence as the owner of her record label and basically forced her into the relationship. She claimed that he held her entire career over her head, and she had no choice but to go ahead with whatever he wanted her to do. She also revealed that he often went out his way to exercise his control over her, even in situations where he didn't have to do so. Remember when she randomly shocked everyone by deciding to shave half of her head? Well, Young Jock has now come out to reveal that Diddy made Cassie shave her hair.
Puff jumped out. Cassie sat next to each other. My wife right here, Cassie right here. Then jumped off the bar, came on and said, yo, Cassie, tomorrow, I want you to shave the side of your head. And I was like, what the kind of request is that? Like, so when I'm like, what the when I look up there, this white woman's side of her head was shaved, and it looked good with it. So I was looking at Cassie, I was like, well, I was like, you're not about to do that, are you? She said, well, I mean, whatever Sean wants, I'm gonna do.
That's just wild, because there was no need for him to make her shave her hair unless he was trying to prove that he could. But that wasn't all, because Cassie's lawsuit went on to reveal how Diddy would SA her and also pimp her out to other men. She revealed how it all started with him forcing her to perform certain actions with a masked man at his home in Los Angeles. The court document said the first time, Mr. Combs hired a man and brought the man to his home in Los Angeles. The man, Mr. Combs and Miss Ventura, wore masquerade masks and ingested. Mr. Combs directed Miss Ventura to perform certain acts with this man, while Mr. Combs watched them. He got off on it, while he directed Miss Ventura and the man to do specific acts. Cassie revealed that this became a frequent occurrence in their relationship, and it got to a point where Diddy would pimp her out to multiple men every couple of weeks. Cassie also specifically said that Diddy started treating these FOs like they were part of her job. The FOs became work for Miss Ventura, and despite her protestations, Mr. Combs insisted on these intricately staged and forced encounters between Miss Ventura and various male workers. It eventually got to the point where Diddy would force her to hire male escorts herself, and he would then pimp her out to the men he forced her to hire, and that's just plain disgusting. She claimed that Diddy would call her anytime he wanted, and he even dragged her out of her 29th birthday party just because he was in the mood to pimp her out. But it gets even more disgusting because Cassie went on to reveal that he would record her during the freak-offs, and then he would force her to watch the videos after just to make sure that she knew that he was in charge of her entire life. He also had backups of the videos, so every time Cassie deleted the videos, he would just recover the files and show them to her to prove that she could never get away from him. Hold on, it gets even worse. According to rapper 50 Cent, Diddy used to spread the videos from the freak-offs around, and he once got the picture of Cassie with a man, and it was vile. Now, Diddy and 50 have never been on great terms, so if 50 Cent got his hands on that inappropriate video of Cassie, I don't even want to imagine who else got their hands on the video. Well, 50 Cent was so bothered by the video that he called Diddy up to let him know what was going on, but Diddy's response made him believe that Diddy was actually the one who leaked the video on purpose.
On telephone after the main.
Right.
And the nigga be like, matter of fact, they sent me the girl pictures of this girl, like, not the shit that y'all saw. Worse, way worse.
Wow.
Oh, you kidding me up?
Like penetration pictures and
Nah, come on, man.
I really kind of felt like those photographs was not happening because of Cassie. I felt like they was happening because of Puffy.
Right. Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because when a girl moves away from a man and she upgrading, niggas be insecure, you know what I'm saying? They start feeling some kind of way.
That's just messed up on so many levels, and I'm just glad that Cassie got her payday. But as it turns out, she was not the only woman that Diddy out, because according to Jaguar Wright, he allegedly did the same thing to Kim Porter. A couple of days ago, Jaguar made this video where she revealed that Cassie and Kim Porter had a heart-to-heart talk just before Kim passed away, supposedly from pneumonia.
Because see, I know something that a lot of people don't know. I know that you and Kim Porter had a sit down right before she left us.
Now, Jaguar didn't go into detail about what the conversation was about, but according to insiders, she allegedly believes that in the conversation, Kim actually warned Cassie of what Diddy was capable of and asked her to run away. And Kim hinted this in her alleged tell-all book that was about to be released before she passed away. Some parts of the book that hit the internet shortly after Kim died contain allegations about the men that Diddy slept with and his problems with STDs. Apparently, the book even gave a detailed account of all the adult masquerade that Diddy organized, and it also details everything Kim went through, which is basically everything Cassie said she went through in her lawsuit. Child, this is a lot, and the thought of Diddy p***ing women out is just sick, especially when he had 3 daughters of his own at the time. It's just disgusting, and Jaguar's new revelations have had people dragging him, saying things like, Diddy really pimped Cassie out to other men just because he wanted to satisfy his voyeurism fetish. He pimped out Cassie to male escort. Forget whether Cassie settled or not, it seems Diddy is an SA'er, and I hope more people speak out. And Jaguar was saying the truth forever, and thank God people finally believe her. It's not allegedly anymore. Court filings already happened. This is so horrible, but I want to know what you guys think about this. Do you think that Diddy really pimped out Kim Porter? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, then check out this next video.